Hello, Otaku Nation, and welcome back. And yes, I've been dead for the past 2 months. I'll explain why in the description. But this is a video I wanted to make for a while now. If you've been watching the summer season of anime, you'll notice that there is this show that's been popping up besides SAO. The name is Zankyou no Terror. The reason I'm making this is I sort of want to vent out why I think Zankyou no Terror sucks. It's worth noting that I'm writing this from my safety bunker safety because this anime is being directed by Shinchinchilla Wantanbi, and his fanboys are essentially the Justin Bieber fans of anime. I say this because if you criticize any of his work, his fans will hunt you down and prove that their great leader can't release anything bad. Let me start this off by saying Zankyou no Terror doesn't do everything wrong. The art style for it is fantastic, probably the best I've seen in anime yet. The amount of detail and everything is amazing. I mean, look, they animated the little hazard lights on. Little things in life. The music isn't too bad. The theme song doesn't really fit the anime. But the music to provide setting in specific scenes is great and really sets the mood. But that's where it stops being good. Obviously, this is gonna have spoilers, so brace yourself. The plot is weak. It follows two mysterious kids with questionable origins who wreak havoc on the city but don't tell what their motives are. And every episode is the same. It's one bomb, one riddle, someone solves it, hey, we're done. Shinchinchilla went for a realistic approach to this anime, but in the first 10 minutes of the first episode, that went down the drain. They stole plutonium from a highly guarded nuclear plant, and the Japanese government was like, fuck you guys, we need it anyways, we need more. Except, you know, in broken English. If you know me and my reviews, I like to go from characters first, then to the plot and everything else like that. But for this, I save the best for last, because the characters in this anime are bland and boring as all shit. There's nothing special about the two main characters, 9 and 12. They have questionable past that gets teased whenever 9 is having a nightmare. But that's all that they're telling you. And they're causing all this havoc, like blowing up a bloody building, but as soon as an innocent person gets in the way, they rush to stop it. And it's trying to show like they have a heart and they care, but then why are you blowing shit up? What's their motive? Terrorism with no killing just to blow shit up? You really need to see some therapy for that. Then there's Lisa, who serves fucking no purpose in this anime, except to have a cute girl in it, as my friend pointed out. I ragged on Ed a lot in Bebop, but at least she did something in a few episodes. The only way I could see Lisa becoming meaningful in this anime is if she gets kidnapped by Queen Bitch, who I'll get to in a few seconds, and either 9 or 12, more than likely 12, has to save her. Other than that, she doesn't have to exist. We're more than halfway through this anime, and Lisa has done one thing. Besides that, she just fucks up and proves to be completely and utterly unnecessary. Then, as I said before, there's Queen Bitch. You know the Disney movies where before the villain's introduced, you see them, and you already know that that person's a bad person? That's her. The moment she stepped off an airplane, everyone knew she was going to be a giant cunt. And just like the two main characters, her motives are fucking unclear. It's shown that her origins can also be traced back to 9 and 12. She also does some questionable shit because she's also really high up in the FBI or the CIA. I really couldn't care enough to listen. So her plan to draw out the two terrorists in one episode is to drive a plane with a bomb in it into a crowded airport because... why? She's risking the lives of thousands for two terrorists. And of course, like any shitty Hollywood plot, because that's what Watanabe is going for, the officials can't do anything because the higher ups give her final say. Why? Then there's Detective. He's cool. A lot of other reviews for this anime have called it things like fresh and new, but it's not. It's old, drawn out, and boring. Its main genre is thriller, and a thriller isn't supposed to be boring. You're not supposed to know what's going to happen next. You know exactly what's going to happen next. Thrillers are supposed to keep you on the edge of your seat, like Final Destination or the anime equivalent, Another. Those were amazing thrillers. They kept you on the edge of your seat. They kept you guessing what's going to happen next. This doesn't do that. You know what's going to happen next. You know that they're going to place a bomb. You know that there's going to be a riddle. You know someone's going to solve it. Done. I have a feeling if this was directed by anyone other than Shinchinchilla, people wouldn't gloss over the obvious faults in this anime. But because of his reputation on making amazing animes like Cowboy Bebop, some episodes of Space Dandy, and the Samurai one, I can't remember. If he didn't have that reputation, I don't think people would give this anime as much praise as it's getting now.